Everyone, welcome to examination. This is the last and the final session of Ministry of Women and Child Development Part 4. I have already covered the sections of Part 1, Part 2 and Part 3. Please go through the sections of it. So let's not waste any time. Let's get started with the content section. Now in the content section we get to see a number of the schemes. First scheme is that of the Sampark scheme. Third scheme is that of the Nadi. The second scheme is that second scheme is that of the Nadi. Third scheme is that of the Paya Web portal, and fourth scheme is that of the other incentives which have been implemented by the government. So in the Sampark scheme, which is basically a adoption scheme, you can say it is basically to facilitate a monthly adoption. This was under the Ministry of Women and Child Development. This scheme was launched in New Delhi, and it provides a facility for the adoptions to public. To it basically it enables the public. It is basically a public type of a scheme which to interact with the officials and staffs for seeking information relating to adoption. This is basically an adoption type of a scheme. So let's move forward to the next slide, which is that of the Nari. The Nari's full form is National Mission for the Empowerment of Women, which basically aims to provide empowerment of the women. This was Union Minister of Women and Child Development, Maneka Gandhi, launched the web portal Nari, which will provide information on all the government scheme for the women. This Nari portal carries around 350 different schemes for women which will be updated from time to time. This scheme basically is divided into seven different categories: education, health, employment, housing, shelter, addressing violence, decision making and social support. And also Maneka Gandhi has also unveiled a website for NGOs called Sampark, which we'll be discussing in the last slide, an interactive portal for allowing NGOs to contact the ministry and share the feedback, suggestions, grievances, and also best practices. This is basically a portal which women will get to know all the schemes that are for women. So here it also provides us easy access to online application and also grievances redressal. So let's move forward to the next slide, which is that of the Khoya Paya web portal. This is basically for missing and found child to exchange information. It is the portal is an initiative to provide platform to public to share the details of a missing, found, sighted child with public at large. The portal is in addition to all the existing mechanisms established by India by the government provided by the law. It has been developed by the Ministry of Women and Child Development and also the Department of Electronics and Information Technology. The portal's name is Track Child, that belongs to the Ministry of Home Affairs. Uh, and all the contents, information and software provided on this portal may be solely used under the terms of the usage. The content on this portal is meant for sharing information regarding missing and found sighted child on the basis of the available information. All the reasonable steps are taken not to disclose the identity of the user. However, the portal cannot guarantee any security of any informant or the user disclosed on the scheme. So it basically this portal which helps the police to communicate, this police helps to communicate with the child, the missing and the found child. So it is basically quite, this is quite important scheme. Please remember this scheme. This was launched by the Ministry of Women and the Child Development. So let's move on to the next slide, which we get to see the other incentives, initiatives. Now in the other initiatives you will get to see the National Mission for the Empowerment of Women, which is the Purna Shakti Mission. This is basically the Nadi mission, where we get to see uh, the seven categories where women will get to know about the schemes, and it provides us the convergence of the schemes. It is same as that the Nadi mission. So the Priyadarshini scheme is the women empowerment schemes, and the lively schemes, which is in the mid Gangetic plains. The focus on this scheme is the livelihood, and also through to know about the women's opinion about their political, legal, health problems, and also to solve those problems through this mission. This is the Priyadarshini scheme mission. So let's move forward to the next slide, which is the Nari Shakti Puraskar mission. It is to provide award to the women on eminent women organization and institutions which are serving women for the cause of the women, which are belonging to the vulnerable and the marginalized sectors of the society. And this was launched on the occasion of the International Women's Day. Now Mahila E Hut is an initiative. It is to meet the aspirations and also the needs of a woman. It is a basically a online marketing platform. This is basically for the woman, was supporting women entrepreneurs, for NGOs, for showcasing their products and services, so that they can they can work through that, they can go through that. So let's move forward to the next slide, where we get to see that the Dhanalakshmi scheme. This objective of the scheme is to provide financial education, provide financial incentives to provide education to children, to educate her, to prevent her from child marriage, so that the early marriage can be prevented. It also provides cash transfers, and it also provides also health facilities such as that of the immunization, and it also covers the school costs, the insurance cover costs, etc. And in e-sambat, which was already mentioned in the Nadi scheme, the Maneka Gandhi has also unveiled a website for NGOs called e-samvat, which is an interactive portal for allowing NGOs and other to contact the ministry and share their feedback, suggestions, grievances, or their best practices. So this is a portal which is to interact with the Ministry of Women and Child Development. So I've completed all the schemes. Please go through these schemes. These schemes are quite important for your RBI, Grade B, NABARD. And I'm ending this session for now. So bye. Thank you. Have a nice day.